Hello everyone and welcome to my corner of the world. Today I have a cute card, perfect for Valentine's, but I think this would also work for an anniversary because you'll always be the one for me. So I am featuring the Be My Valentine stamp set with the coordinating punch, and this is in the Spring Mini from Stampin' Up for 2024. So let's make a start on creating the card. Now my base here is Daffodil Delight, and it measures 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4 to make a standard size card. There we go. And I've got my inside piece, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to use my Daffodil Delight ink. And there's a little stamp in the set that has got all hearts. So I'm going to just stamp a few hearts on my liner. This is where I'm going to write to you, love from me, and we can't let the envelope go undecorated either, so we're going to pop a few hearts on the envelope as well. I'm also going to add some hearts to the front of my card, and I'm using what's known as tone-on-tone stamping, which basically just means I'm using the same color ink as my card. So that just gives us a little bit of extra, I guess texture is the word I like to use. A little extra texture there. So that's our first little bit of stamping. And then I'm just going to use a little liquid adhesive to stick my liner in. And then I can forget about that because that will all be done together. There we go. So there's my card with its liner. And my next piece is this here. Now this measures 5 by 3 1/4, so it just kind of fits in the center here. And the first thing I'm going to stamp is my greeting, because once my greeting is down, I know I've got enough room, and so you'll be the one for me. And I'm going to put this in that bottom right hand corner like that. And then my other, oh, that's a bit too close to the edge. Let's turn it over and try again. There we go. That's better, much better. Then the other stamp in the set is like it's like a little dotted line, which is kind of like the bee buzzing. So I'm going to, again, use my Berry Burst, and I'm going to pop it sort of there to build everything up. Then I'm gonna get my little heart stamp again, because I've got a little bit too much white space for my liking. So we're just gonna put an extra bit in, and if my little bee covers it up, well, I'm not gonna get too heartbroken. Right, so that's my layer that's going to go on here, and again I'm just going to attach that with some liquid. My little bee is going to be up on dimensionals, and if I put too many layers with dimensionals, it can be a weeny bit too bulky for the post. All right. So now we're going to do our bee. And we have this lovely little bee. And he actually fits inside the punch like this. Now, when I'm using a punch, I like to look at my punch and look at the stamp and say, okay, if this is going to go in to the punch, I need to stamp it so that it's easy to punch out and I'm not trying to twizzle paper around like that. So I'm going to make sure that when I stamp it, I've got his little tail going to the left. Like that. And I found it easier to punch it out before I put his little face on, because it's not clear where the center point is for his face. And they've got a couple of really cute faces. There's like a smiley face, a wink, then there's this one that kind of looks to one side, and then this one that's kind of got a really sort of smoochy sort of face. So I think I'm just going to use the wink. I'm going to have a cheeky little bee on my card. Make sure I got it the right way up, and just going to pop it like that. There's my my bee. Now there's also stamps here for some wings, and so with this one I'm going to stamp those in the Daffodil Delight again on a scrap of paper, and I'm going to look to see, okay, so they've got to go, it's kind of got to go in like that. This has also got a couple of hearts. These wings are like heart shapes, so they're brilliant for if you wanted to add some extra hearts. So let's make sure that this is going to work for me this time. All right. There's one, and then I'm going to bring the other in. I'm just lining it up, giving it a gentle squeeze to hold it in place, and then bring my thumb round to put some extra weight. And then we'll put some wings. We put the little wings on the back. Now I'm going to use a little liquid adhesive, because it's quite small. It won't take long for it to dry. 1, 2, all right. Now I just want to make sure that I can put some little antenna, because there's actually a tiny antenna as well in this set. So it really is a Build-A-Bee. So I'm just going to pop him down, see where I want him to be, pop my antenna, and then with a couple of dimensionals, in fact I think I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 1 in the middle and then 1 on his wings, so he's well supported. And then we can add him to the card, so it looks like that little buzz is coming there, and the little antenna is coming out of his head. And then as a final flourish, because you know me, I gotta have my bling. Need to have my bling. I'm just gonna add just a couple of rhinestones just to finish off. And there we have, as I say, a really cute card that would just be absolutely perfect for Valentine's or for an anniversary. Well, I do hope that you have enjoyed this card. I certainly enjoyed sharing it with you. If you have, perhaps you'll go ahead, give me a thumbs up. If you don't already subscribe, perhaps you'll do that and share. And I will look forward to sharing another project with you again very soon. So thank you for joining me today. Bye-bye for now.